Hi guys, Luke here, and today I take BPU on the road to NAMM. I obviously have just rolled out of bed and haven't had any coffee yet, so let's get a move on. Welcome to NAMM, the largest music instrument trade show that simultaneously conjures thoughts of napalm and PTSD known to man. We'll be taking a quick look at many great products, realize my gear is dreadfully out of style, play the world's babyest kick drum, drop a man's speaker in a pool of water simply because we do not like him very much, as well as learn that Pac-Man has been enslaved by pixel-wielding Japanese businessmen. And did I mention this thing was large? Like really big. Like this video segment was 11 minutes long before I compressed it down to 9 seconds. No wonder this thing runs for 4 days straight. But we won't let that bother us, and just look at this girl. Not a care in the world. Yeah, you play that ukulele. And no matter where you went, there was sure to be a heavy dose of distraction. Everywhere I went there was an abundance of shiny toys to play with, and buttons that light up when you press them. Heh. Yeah, this is awesome. I really love inclusive pieces like this. I mean, you really don't need anything else. It has knobs, faders, oscillators, but that won't stop me. Akai, of course, makes no qualms about reminding me that I'm behind the times since it has been more than 3 weeks since I bought my last controller, and that the new ABC40, while fundamentally the same, is way more sexy than mine. We even got a chance to catch up with the guys at Keith McMillan, the creators of the Q Nexus. They had an abundance of cool Bebe keyboards and this thing called the K-Mix, which is so fantastically awesome that I could not play with it. The K-Mix is both a sound card and a controller that literally fits in the spare compartment of a laptop bag. Also in the analog meets digital battleground, the Kiwi 106 is here to ensure that the OG Juno is here to stay. And in the just analog world, this little synth literally generates sound by playing Pong. Jesus Christ, that's freaking cool. But not as cool as this. So what you are looking at here is what I am going to have to give the BPU NAMM 2015 Cool Factor Award to. Partially because its name is the SpaceHarp. I don't care what you were selling, but as soon as you add the word space to it, I'm generally sold. I mean, come on, it has a frickin' crystal in it. Like, what instrument do you know requires a frickin' crystal? And two, because wait, what the fuck, does it have any buttons? These guys have literally taken MIDI controllers to a whole different level, and now there aren't even buttons. Like, what am I supposed to do? I should just quit. Nah, I'm not gonna quit. But seriously, this thing is like a theremin slash MIDI controller slash flux capacitor all rolled into one. It is literally controlled by like 3 pieces of software, all providing the gear with melodic information, and the player performs velocity and shadow instrumentation to alter the behavior of those melodic components. And just to add the extra cool factor, the people behind this thing were also involved in the World of Warcraft soundtrack. Be sure to check out the next video I put out, where I mostly soberly stumble to their suite and party with these guys. They were very nice and more than happy to show me even more of what this thing can do. And you better believe that there are some pro performances as well. Indeed, there was no shortage of blinky lights to keep our ADHD at bay, but nonetheless, after milling about almost every non-button related corner of the convention, we finally made it back in time to see some real old-fashioned button mashing on some new-fashioned iPads and business card-shaped turntables, with possible Egyptian steampunk pirate controllerist Jack Farrow, who laid down some miraculous beats on this tablet. Have a listen. Beats. After many hours of aimlessly wandering the convention center, we have put our hands on just about every piece of gear imaginable, and are very excited to see what comes down the pipe this year in controllerism. Oh, and of course, cool lights. Ooh, ah, so pretty. Wait, what's this guy doing? Freaking, there's a whole light show around you, and he's like freaking playing Skyrim or something. Come on, man. Like, look at this place. What are you doing? Go home. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I've had enough of this. Peace.